Hi guys, welcome back to Lilywhite FC and episode 15 of my Road to Glory series on Lilywhite Lane. So today we're going to be starting in Division 7. We're going to, fingers crossed, come away with 6 points because obviously the point gap to be able to stay in the league and also to get promotions in the next league gets bigger and bigger. Players get better and better, teams get stronger and stronger. Now, talking about teams, I've improved some of my squads, so we're going to have a look at the overall of all of the squads that I've got running at this moment in time, and then we're going to clear out the transfer list, and we're then going to do some SBCs. So let's do it. First things first then, just going to clear out the transfer pile, just show you some of the stuff we got sold. Just random bronzes, a lot of them going for 200 coins, fitnesses selling, but there are some stuff that has sold, which all these Premier League players selling at this moment in time because of the SBC, so you're able to make coins off some of these. Nigerian players are selling as well, so it's some good stuff that you can actually sell on the marketplace at this moment in time. Just going to relist all this stuff. So I managed to complete an SBC and also a squad. I've updated some of my squads. So there's some major updates. I've actually introduced a new team into the Road to Glory, which we're going to look over now. So first of all, Spurs squad is pretty much the same as what you've seen before. However, I've got in Kudu. They've both come into the team now, so we've got ourselves a more thicker version of the Spurs squad. Still missing Ericsson and Walker and Dembele, but like I say, the squad is looking a lot stronger at this moment in time. We're going to move on to the next squad. So the next squad is the Premier League squad, literally almost about the same as what it was last time, but now we actually have Butland in the nets as a permanent player. There's been no other major changes to the bench or anything along those lines. It's all pretty much exactly the same as what it was last time, so we'll move on to the next team now. Santander team is next, and there's been some major changes here. As you can see, we've got ourselves Ben Yedder playing up top there, and we've also got Nzonzi there. I need to change him from a cam down to a CDM, and you'll see why in a minute. And we also got in the last episode Carver Howe, but he's only a loanee at this moment in time. So it's a lot stronger looking Santander team, and obviously we've still got Hugo Lloris playing in nets there for the Spurs link. England team next, pretty much exactly the same as what it was last time. Been no changes in the England squad. Everyone is exactly the same, just need to put a contract on Dyer there, so pretty much exactly what it was on the last one. And my new squad, I have decided to spend out some coins. That's why my coins has gone down quite big, and I've managed to put a full French team together. So playing up front, you've got Ben Yedder up next to Remy, Cabela playing up at Cam, and Sissoko and Nkudu playing out on the wings. Nzonzi is a CDM. He comes out as a CDM, but somebody changed. When I bought him because he was the cheapest 83 version on the market, and he also came with the Anchor chem style on him as well, and I think he had 28 contracts, so I wasn't really concentrating on the fact that he actually had a cam position change on him. So I need to get a cam to CM, and then I've got a CM to CDM in my club already, so I'll be able to change that over. But like I say, a full French team, full French bench. It's a full French team. That's going to be the first team that I take into my game. Obviously Spurs players in that squad are Lloris, Nkudu and Cisco. So I promised you an SBC at the beginning of this episode, and I have completed another hybrid league. I was trying to get this 7 league challenge completed, and I was trying to look at this from a Brazilian point, and even though I can get the leagues and I can keep within the league chemistry and I can get the chemistry as well, I just can't get the rating up there. I tried putting in several different players, swapping Trippier for someone along the lines of Sibu, who would fit in, but still doesn't bring the rating up. I could change out one of these silvers for another centre mid. So let's say, for argument's sake, this guy here, but then it brings down the team chemistry. So there's some work that needs to be done on this one. So what I did was I went to the 9s, which doesn't require a team rating, just requires you to have exactly 9 leagues, maximum of 2 players from the same league, and player quality exactly gold. Team chemistry in 99. So I've done this through Argentine players. I had to go out and buy the majority of the squad, but the reward is a jumbo premium gold pack of 15k pack in essence, and I didn't spend anywhere near that amount of money. I must have spent close, roughly around about $5,000 to get this squad together. Maybe a little bit less, maybe $4,000, and so obviously, you know, the profit majorly outweighs the outlay. So that's the SBC for today's episode. I promise I'll do an SBC on every episode, even if I do have the payout to actually get it. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to open that pack for today's pack. So 24 items, 20 gold, 7 rare, no walkouts, no special cards, no big flares, I guarantee it. Told you, just one rare, and it's Sun. Really? Me? I've already got Sun. Oh, that's the uprated version. Sweet. Okay, cool. We'll keep hold of it then. Yeah, he can go into a Santander team. He won't make anything. SBC, and I'll list all of that up on the later on. Quick sell. Okay, so we've got an improvement there. Then we managed to get also some position changes there, which will be handy for future SBCs and stuff along those lines. So I'm just going to actually change the squad up a little bit for that Spurs squad then, because I didn't realise that. I actually, honestly, hand on heart, did not realise that Sun actually had an upgrade, because I'm actually rocking the player of the month, man of the match, Sun, in my main account, the orange one. So I didn't even realise that he actually had that one there. But I'm going to keep the other Sun in the squad there, because in the club there, because he will then become useful for other aspects, doing things like SBCs and whatnot. So that's the teams and squads and SBC done. So we're going to get straight into a game with the French team. Okay, so we're playing Stormzy FC, who has a Premier League team. Loads of pace up front, loads of pace on the wings. This guy is a pace whore, big time. Look at that, that is just pure pace all over the pitch. Oh god, I'm going to have to go counter-attacking defensive on this one. Not the sort of style that I was looking to start Division 7 to. But nevertheless, at least I managed to get a goal, and it was in the last minute, a couple of minutes as well. You can see there that the guy, I mean, if you look at these stats, look where he was shooting from. He just basically was peppering my goal, absolutely peppering it. And to be honest with you, like, I mean, he only managed to get 9 of his shots on target compared to basically, so his shot accuracy was what, 40%. He just freaking was trying from every angle that he could possibly try. But such is life. First half was a little bit lackluster, but he did get this goal in the I think it was the 46th minute. He managed to, that's a great goal. Can't take it away from him. But his next goal, fluky as. Watch this, right? Deflection, 7th goalkeeper the wrong way. Matta's claiming the goal, right? Little Matta running away, claiming the goal. You see that? See that deflection? Yeah. Oh, yeah, wrong button. Let's change the camera angle. There you go. Watch this deflection off Matta. See that? So basically he goes and then it dinks off freaking Mata. If that didn't dink off Mata, then that was being saved by Hugo Lloris, definitely. Well, never mind. There's my goal. I made a couple of changes towards the end, and Augustine got on the pitch, silver striker, and boom, there we go. I think I might start with him next time. I'll start with the French team. So, going to move into the next game, and the next game is going to be played with my Spurs squad. Let's have a look. I'm going to have a look, and we'll see in a minute. So I decided I'm going to play with the Spurs squad in the next game, and just going to have the normal 4-2-3-1 formation with Son and Lamela out on the wings. So now I actually have Cisco and Nakudu who can actually come on and do bits for me if either of those two aren't performing very well. That's it. Let's go out and do it. Oh my life. Oh my god. Hitra is his name. Look at this team. How the hell? How? Division 7. Pray for me. So for you that prayed for me, thank you very, very much. That's most appreciated there. As you can see, 3-0 win. Can't argue with that whatsoever. Completely over the moon with that result, to be honest with you, considering the team that I was going up against. And look at those stats as well. 15 shots to 9, 8 shots on target to 6. Absolutely tore them apart. We'll have a look at the goals in a minute. Just going to have a look at the player ratings. Harry Kane and Dele Alli both got 9.3s. And Dele Alli, I think, got his from his passes completed 7 out of 7. And also his dribbles completed 6 out of 8. So, you know, he had an all-around very good game there. 1 goal from Harry Kane, 1 goal from Dele Alli, and 1 goal from Ben Davies. And then the assists were from Kane, Ali, and Wimmer, which we're going to now have a look at. Dele Alli's goal came just before the end of the first half on the 85th minute. No, sorry, 45th minute, sorry. And it was just a low cross body shot. I had counter-attacking on and I had everybody on balance attack as well. So a nice low cross body then. Going in straight into the second half there, Harry Kane broke the offside trap there, and also done another low cross body shot there. And so we're coming up to the end of the game, and I kind of already had put Ben Davies, Wimmer and Cisco on for Wanyama, Dyer. And then look what Ben Davies done here. Top bins, man. I just thought, screw it, I'll have a go at it, like, you know what I mean? I just thought I'd shoot from whoever, wherever they were. Ben Davies seemed to be far up the pitch there, and boom. Let's hope he can do that in real life this weekend if Danny Rose ain't playing. So, 3-0 win. That's the end of the first episode of Division 7. 3 points in the bag, so 50-50 ratio. Can't argue with that, really. As long as, obviously, we continue on that, we should get promotion into Division 6. So, thanks very much for watching the video. Please subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!